I am here to share something so incredibly exciting with you. It's a breakthrough in the health and wellness sector. It's award-winning, leading patented health technology, and I can guarantee you've never heard of it. It's the best kept secret. It's been life-changing for my family and our greater Australian, New Zealand, and global community. And today I hope it blesses your family too. I'm Sally Ann Kearns, a certified functional nutritional therapy practitioner. This is a long name for I love supporting the body to optimize function through food and lifestyle frameworks. I'm an international best-selling author and the host of a top Australian podcast called Nutrition Gateway. I'm a blessed wife and I'm a mother of two active young boys. And I've been using this technology to help me up level since January 2023. It is simple, and from my clinical experience, it is cutting edge. What we're going to cover today is my own family breakthroughs, several transformation images, the technology, what it is and how it works, and two simple options to get started today. Now, my own wins came pretty fast. Within the first week, I recognized better sleep and I was no longer needing to wake to urinate. Within the first few weeks, I had more energy, more hair regrowth around my hairline where all the hair had fallen out post-birth, both birthing children. My nails were growing faster. They still are. My skin is feeling clearer and firmer. At 6 weeks in, a postpartum hemorrhoid that I'd had for 6 years just left. And that really got my attention. At 12 weeks in, I'd had a ganglion cyst on my right pointer finger, and that left. No more menstrual discomfort or PMS symptoms, yes. And 6 months brain fog, anxiety symptoms had just disappeared. 6 months and beyond, I've had consistent, stable energy. And even a year ago, I joined Taekwondo at the age of 44. My body definition is phenomenal. I've just had, I now have abs. It's the first time in my life. And my husband, he had lower back discomfort, and his threshold went from an 8 out of 10 discomfort to a 3 out of 10 in the first 12 hours. By day 14, his brain fog was gone. He was able to focus at work. He recalls laser sharp thinking. He had an increased energy, no more afternoon sugar or coffee craving, and feeling less inflammation to old sporting injuries, of which there are many. Within 12 weeks, dermatitis on his fingers that he'd had for 10 years had gone. And also 12 months ago, at the age of 50, my husband joined me in Taekwondo. So what are we going to share today? I just want to share my screen and go into some more detail about this revolutionary health technology. It's phototherapy. And so what we have here is a revolutionary phototherapy wellness technology patch. It's the 6-year-old best kept secret. It's simple, but there's 21 years of technology in the making. It is no bigger than a 20-cent piece and costs less than your daily cup of coffee. Hello. So here are some images, and the testimonials are truly life-changing. This is absolutely remarkable. We've got this young gentleman here, as you can see, rapid healing. We've got this older gentleman, he's having rapid healing to an injury. And so when people feel average, in my clinical experience, it is difficult to find motivation to make changes to nutrition, lifestyle, or even movement, particularly if there's discomfort. So this could be your first step in your wellness journey to reclaim your well-being, or it could be like mine, similar to mine, the last 20% of elevating what I was already doing. And if you're in our community long enough, you'll get used to seeing miracle after miracle after miracle. And so I just ask you to just take in just a question of what would it look like to improve or change your health? Is there something that you're struggling with that if you could have a breakthrough that you would feel free? Is it just, aging gracefully where we can start to rebuild collagen? Is it, wound healing or having a technology on hand where if something happens with your health unexpectedly that you can sort of support yourself? And so just note that phototherapy patches are not designed to or intended to treat, cure, or prevent disease, and LifeWave technology supports the body's natural processes. The human body is designed to heal, and given the right conditions, it will. Always consult your healthcare professional if you're going through a diagnosis or if you have a specific medical condition or treatment that you're concerned about. But the experiences that I'm sharing today are my own family's experiences and friends, and the results may vary. Any references that I'm making to financial flowbacks are not income claims. And I will just say that the contraindications are pregnancy, lactation, current chemotherapy, radiation, or if you've had an organ transplant and are on anti-rejection medication. So if you've ticked any of those last boxes, we haven't had the clinical studies to demonstrate safety there. So in terms of what this is, over the last 3 years, this technology has been available in Australia. We have thousands of breakthroughs and testimonies covering all of these categories that you can see here, all of them shown, and I personally can tick the box of every single one. I will never forget the day when I went for a walk after patching for a few months and I felt this urgency to break into a run. Now, I'm not a runner. To be starting martial arts at the age of 44, nearly 45, is something that I never dreamed of. And I just ask you to sit about and think about, what are you dreaming for your body and your future health? If there's something holding you back, are you hoping for this breakthrough? Because as you can see from this image of this study, at the 6-month mark of using this technology, I personally had my anxiety symptoms lift. And I remember saying to my husband, is this how normal people feel? And no wonder they get so much more done in a day. It really gifted me back my brain and to that pre-baby capacity where I was sort of full functioning and abled. Now, I just want to point out, so this was using the not having any of the technology, so it's prior to using the X39 patch. And 3 weeks in, we can see the reduction in the inflammation pattern. So this is improvement in brain coherence, which is what I experienced at that 6-month mark. And within 6 weeks, we can see no more brain coherence. Now, this is a 77-year-old woman, and keep in mind that most of us are going through some form of inflammatory pattern. Now, how does it work? We're using light signaling therapy. So it's a light signaling therapy of light. So 21 years of technology in the making. It's simple to use and yet cutting edge science. It's a personal wellness patch which stimulates the body with a specific wavelength of light. Our body's own light activates the patch. The patch is a patented crystalline structure of salts, amino acids, and nanocrystals formulated in a specific lattice formation which reflects back our infrared light into our body. This stimulates GHKCU, copper peptide, which in turn begins to activate our dormant stem cells. GHKCU is considered by many to be the holy grail of anti-aging. It is a naturally occurring peptide and is known for skin repair and youthful skin signaling, wound healing, and tissue repair, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant activity, hair and scalp research, gene expression, and shown to influence the expression of many genes tied to the repair and regeneration pathways, which is why it's talked about in biohacking and longevity circles. Now, stem cells are your body's main repair team. Their main job is repair and maintenance of the body, and stem cells are effectively in every organ or system of the body. Stem cell activity changes as we age and also with, life-depleting lifestyles or life-improving lifestyle. So fewer stem cells active results in fast aging and slower healing. And so life is busy, stress and financial burdens are high, food costs and quality are low, cosmetics, compromised water and air, all varying degrees of overloads for our body bucket for the optimal function of our body. And so when stem cells are activated, everybody's body triages differently, but your body knows its foundational priority for healing. So I will say the recommendation is that we patch for 1 month for each decade of life. So if you're 40, 4 months, 4 months of patching for a new baseline, and then the deeper restoration begins there. Personally, my husband and I decided straight up that it would be at least 6 months for us. And I am so grateful that we did, because that's when I had the breakthrough with my mental headspace and that fog. Bigger shifts tend to compound with consistency and time. And my encouragement here is to be patient. Commit to 1 month for each decade of your life. Track simple markers, your energy, your sleep, your mood, and give your body time to repair and rebuild. If you feel sleepy, then sleep and let your body do that foundational repair. Most issues didn't develop overnight. I know my hemorrhoid had been there for 6 years, and they won't resolve overnight either. So will I ever personally stop? Absolutely not. My experience has been that whilst patching, I feel like I'm handbraking that aging process, and I feel younger now in my mid 40s than I did in my mid 30s. Hallelujah. And so, as you can see here, within the first few days, we've got this expression of 4,000 genes resetting. We've got the brain becoming balanced as that former slide with the brain inflammation. We've got the collagen increasing, just like the woman with the underarm, and the facial change. We've got the vascular changes with the heart at the 6-month mark. And so what I would say is just stick with it. And just know this is so simple to use. We basically peel the sticker off. It's a medical grade adhesive, and we apply it to our body. And so today I have mine on the back of my neck, and you essentially stick it where it hurts. However, the clinical studies were done in these 2 locations, on the back of the neck or under the belly button, and you wear for 12 hours. You put it, my habit stacking suggested, put it near your toothbrush, brush your teeth in the morning, put it on, brush your teeth at night, take it off. Hydration is a key factor to getting the most out of this technology. Clean, filtered water is imperative daily, and adding electrolytes to your hydration habits to optimize that cellular function and the body's processes for repair is truly paramount. I implore you to take photographs for when you get started of all of your skin conditions, varicose veins, sunspots, scars, skin tags, hair, back of hands, particularly any balding spots. And I wish I did, because I look like a totally different woman than 3 years ago. And so the physical things that we're photographing are obviously more obvious than the internal changes to organ systems. What's exciting about this? So the X39 patent is issued, and it was issued in 2020. And this means that the method is patent protected through to 2040. Nobody can duplicate or copy. And LifeWave and their brand partners have affiliate exclusivity, which is hugely exciting from a business point of view. So as you can see, the patented technology embodiments as a result of elevating copper peptide, including the activation of stem cells, improvements in energy, and elevation of antioxidants. Now, David Schmidt, this is the inventor. He's a humanitarian, a very humble man. This man is a genius. David's a lifelong inventor with more than 200 patents, many in the regenerative science space. Earlier in his career, he developed non-drug technologies for performance and recovery. He was commissioned by the US government specifically for the Navy SEALs. The goal was removing reliance on amphetamines and stimulants such as caffeine due to long-term consequences. LifeWave as an organisation has a 21-year history, and specifically in research and development in regenerative health. This is not a fad, not a brand new technology, and birthed from long-term commitment of research and innovation. David Schmidt has won many awards personally and is highly respected and recognised in the global scientific community. He is considered by many to be the Tesla of the time, with over 200 patents, and he has won and been recognised for his service to humanity on many occasions. Now, LifeWave last year in 2025 won the Biotech Breakthrough Awards. Now, this was for stem cell innovation, and the mission of the annual Biotech Breakthrough Awards program is to conduct the industry's most comprehensive analysis and evaluation of the world's top companies, solutions, and products in the life sciences of biotech technology markets today. Now, this program attracts thousands of nominations from over 15 countries and serve as a global recognition platform that encourage bold ideas and solutions that will shape the future of biotech. LifeWave won. Yoo-hoo! Now, LifeWave is a technology company that started in the regenerative health sector. Their future projects are exciting and will set new standards for the world in self-generated power, water, and more. LifeWave is trending extremely well in the right direction, as you can see, and all with David Schmidt, because he is committed and proud of his direct selling model, where we are legally distributing in 100 countries. the huge $300 million jump was because of the release of the X39 patch, which is what we're talking about today. Now, there are two ways to get started on your wellness journey, and LifeWave gives us two practical levers to support the body's own repair signals with light therapy patches. Option one is you become a preferred customer. Now, this is where you test yourself, and if you add a subscription, you're going to achieve the wholesale rates of which bring the cost down to approximately 170 AUD per month, inclusive of GST and shipping. And in this instance, the monthly subscription gives you access to those wholesale savings of nearly $80 per month. Now, option number two is an affiliate brand partner pack, which is approximately $480 at today's exchange rate. And if you add the monthly subscription for $170 per month, this enables you to receive thank you money from LifeWave for actively sharing, should you choose to. If you're a natural sharer, then this has the potential to make your monthly subscription cost neutral. However, there's no ceiling to your goals. It's absolutely unprecedented and very exciting as a legacy play. Each option has a 30-day money-back guarantee. However, most breakthroughs are in the first 90 days, so stick with it. Don't be a one. Don't give up. That's all I'm going to suggest to you, and make sure that you lean in, because we have so many tools and strategies to help you elevate your results. Whether you want to create enough flow to pay for your monthly use or build a legacy income, there really is no cap. And for many, it has become financially life-changing. We are looking for people to mentor who want to make a big impact on their community. So essentially, this is a preferred customer option, option number one, and this is a brand partner affiliate pack. So you get 3 months worth of patches, which is 90 patches for one person or two people, 6 weeks each. You want to wear one patch per day. And by setting yourself a subscription, you're getting access to the wholesale rates as a preferred customer. You're activating the flowback for brand partner affiliate, and you're never going to run out. You'll always have a few to share, the people that you love, and you can build towards the business opportunity. The monthly subscription model can be paused at any time. You are in full control. You have your own personal login details, or simply call our Australian toll-free customer service during business hours to alter. It is simple and easy. And that's that monthly subscription that we suggested, which now the transactions are in US dollars, and that exchange rate does vary. So your bank will transact them in USD, but the preferred customer journey is ideal just for personal use, whereas the brand partner affiliate is, claiming your own health and then with the vision of being able to actively share. Okay, now, as my family began to have wins, which I shared with you, and I kept seeing all this beautiful transformation happening in people that I loved, I just kept sharing with people as they said, oh, I've got this challenge or this challenge. And then they kept using the technology and finding their own breakthrough and transformation. And LifeWave as an organization just kept funneling funds to me in US dollars weekly. And that started to pay for my own products, and also just the integrity piece of the organization is they are a direct selling model. It's a people-to-people business. And LifeWave's compensation plan is truly simple. You share your X39 experience, you help your customers get started, and you earn weekly thank you money. Or as you grow a customer base and support brand partners, your income can increase through team and leadership bonuses, and they truly are endless, alongside lots of other perks such as free trips. I've been to Vietnam and Korea. We've had hundreds of our team visit different parts of the world in the last few years. So what I implore you to do is just get back to the person that's shared this with you. And I would say just let them know, hey, I am an option number one, or I am an option number two. So I want to become a preferred customer, help me get started, or I want to become a brand partner affiliate and really claim my own financial future and health. You decide. There's no pressure. We'll support you wherever you're at. And we'd love you to join us on this journey. Thank you.